do not download these cute apps because on the outside they may look innocent, but hidden inside them are dark secrets, creepy texts, and even things that were never meant to be shown. Now, some of these apps have actually become lost media, never to be discovered, while others are still in the App Store with these dark secrets hidden inside of them. And the first cute app is one of the most popular apps, Talking Tom. Well, Talking Tom is an interactive game where players can engage directly with just Tom, the 3D animated cat. Now, what you can do with Tom is you can talk to him and Tom will talk back to you. You can feed him various foods. And in the newer versions of the game, you can actually adopt him as your personal kitten and feed him, bath him, brush his teeth, put him to bed, do all sorts of things. Now, how does this cute app actually end up turning dark? Well, apparently, Talking Tom has had a glitch in the past that has made this game not cute anymore. Here, just take a look. All right, here we go.
The Talking Tom Glitch 1999 incident.
What the heck is this?
Please understand that this is just a rumor.
All right, this is just a rumor.
Which means this incident has been not confirmed to be real.
All right, it's saying this incident has not been confirmed to be real, but there are lots of different TikToks that are on the right side of my screen that are all blurred right now that show that this glitch has happened multiple times. So maybe it's actually not a rumor anymore.
The Talking Tom glitched incident is a viral rumor that spreads through social media,
Okay.
particularly TikTok, about Tom glitching.
But like, how does he glitch?
It's claimed that the incident occurred in 2015 and only works on versions between 1.2 and 1.5.
Oh, shoot.
To trigger the glitch, you're supposed to change the date on your device to December 12th, 1999.
What?
Then Talking Tom will start glitching, opening his mouth wide and popping his eyes out.
Oh my goodness.
I know it's not scary, but I still want to talk about it. Please stay safe.
All right, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, what the heck? Are they showing the glitch right now? Oh, that's disgusting. Why does Tom look like that? Oh, heck nah. Okay, I'm good on that, bro. I do not want my Talking Tom to look like that. But this video said that in order to get this glitch, you have to set your device's date all the way back to December 12th, 1999. Now, before I actually test this on my phone myself, I want to actually show you guys what the glitch is going to look like if it actually works. Here we go. What the heck? Oh! Oh, nah. Okay. That's actually horrifying. That is not Talking Tom anymore. That is something disgusting. That's nightmare fuel. All right, as you guys can see, I'm on my phone right now, and I'm gonna try and change my device's date and time. So right now it says set automatically, but if I go ahead and turn that off and I change my device's date all the way to December 12th of 1999. Oh my goodness, wait a second. I literally can't go farther back than the year 2000. So there's actually no way for me to actually see if this glitch works or not because I literally can't go back to the year 1999. Look, if I try to, it pushes me back to the year 2000. All right, well, I did show you guys what that 1999 Talking Tom glitch actually looks like. And although we can't access that, that's not the only dark thing about this cute app, Talking Tom. There is another dark secret about this app, and I'm about to show you guys.
Trigger warning, this is a little creepy. So I've talked about Talking Tom and Talking Angela before and how it's a really weird app. A lot of kids claim that they saw something weird when they zoomed into Talking Tom's eyes.
What?
Thinking that it could be hackers watching them while they play.
Hackers watching while you're playing. Okay, hold up. This sounds very similar to that one Talking Angela eye incident. You know, this one right here where there was a man inside of Talking Angela's eyes, apparently. And not just one man. There was sometimes a group of people like this. But anyways, back to Talking Tom.
There wasn't any crazy reviews about it until this happened a couple days ago. This video is going viral and it says hacker in my Talking Tom. Looks like a normal friendly game, right? But watch what happens when they zoom in on the eyes. Do you see the two red dots? Could it be a camera? Hopefully it's just a Photoshop edit because that's scary. Trigger warning, this is a little creepy.
There could be a hacker in Talking Tom's eyes. It's literally the Talking Angela eye incident all over again. All right, I'm back on my phone. I'm going to go ahead and go to the App Store and I'm going to install my Talking Tom. And by the looks of the video we just saw, it's from the normal My Talking Tom and not My Talking Tom 2. So let's go ahead and install My Talking Tom. And while it downloads, I'm just gonna take a look at the images of this app. And yo, what the heck is Tom doing, bro? Oh heck no. What? Why is Tom always on the toilet? What is going on with this game? All right, the game is done downloading. I'm gonna go ahead and open it real quick, and let's see if we can find a hacker in Tom's eyes. How old are you? Let's actually just put our normal age. There we go. Not our, my age. And there is Tom. Look at him. We can name him something. I'm just gonna name him Tom, obviously. All right, and now he needs access to hear me. Hello, Tom.
He needs access to hear me. Hello, Tom.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead now and take a picture of his eyes. All right, it looks like he's looking up right now. Let's see if we can zoom in after we crop it. Is there any hacker in his eyes? No, it doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like there's a hacker in this Talking Tom's eyes. But if you have the Talking Tom app, maybe your Talking Tom is the one with the hacker. Because as you can see, my guy is just joyful and there's no hacker in his eyes. Now, if you thought that one was creepy, just wait for what dark secrets this next app, Zepeto, might be hiding.
Let's talk about Zepeto. Zepeto is basically a 3D avatar game, but there has been rumors that when you raise your volume, you can hear breathing or an old man talking, or like a heartbeat, and that hackers can see you through the webcam. Since you have to let the app access your camera, here are some of the reviews.
Oh, heck nah. Wait, hold on a second. If you turn up your volume, you could hear breathing or an old man talking because it's an avatar app. I'm assuming it's like a mini VTuber app, so it'll just track you. And not only that, hackers can hack into your webcam and see what you're doing. Oh, heck nah. Hold on, let me look at these reviews. I got bullied. So basically, I was playing the game and some guy hacked into my account and started making posts about how I'm shipping him with someone else. It was really him in my account. And it's great and all. I love the avatars, but I'm giving it a 1 star because you did not fix the bugs and I got bullied and I lost a bunch of like I posted real me. Okay, this person cannot grammar. I would get no like at all because yes, I lost a bunch of likes on my post, my real post. So then my mom came into my room and she was like, oh my God, why are you crying? And I was like, someone bullied me online. So it was a while back, but just don't download it unless you want the same thing that happened to you. Okay, clearly a kid wrote this review, but they're saying that some guy hacked into their account and the reason they haven't gotten any likes on their posts is because this person keeps on bullying them and just taking over their account. This next review says, don't download. Do not download because when I played it at 3 a.m. they are tracking me. Okay, I don't know if I believe that one, but this other one about hackers does seem a little bit more believable.
No, so honestly I don't have a lot to say. My phone is ringing. Look who's calling. It says Zepeto is calling. What the heck? How did they even get my phone number?
All right, bro.
Now this is obviously
okay. All right, there's no way the app called this person. That's definitely a joke.
a joke. But what do you guys think?
That's okay. If you didn't add the clip of the lady getting a phone call from the app, I would 100% believe it. But now I gotta investigate to see. You might be thinking, okay, they just got a phone call. That was obviously not realistic. These people are talking about 3 a.m. This is not real. Well, there's actually more TikToks about this Zepeto app and its supposed tracking. Let's take a look at this next one before I install the app myself.
Now, before we get into this one, I don't know if people will actually like remember this. I thought this was like the new generation's Talking Angela, but I'm not sure if it was. I still think this was pretty Gen Z. So Zepeto or whatever you want to call it. I'm just going to call it Zepeto. It was an app. This was pretty big, I think around like 2018, and it was basically Movie Star Planet, but like I want to say modernized, but not, because nothing will ever top Movie Star Planet. Basically, you get to like create your own avatar.
Hold on a second. Let me figure out what this lady is talking about. Movie Star. Oh, I played this game. Okay, it was here's the overview. It says play, dress up, be creative with art books and star in movies. It was pretty fun. I remember I played it one time.
And like talk in chat rooms of people and like interact with people. It was an app on your phone that you could download.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it was pretty big because I never downloaded it. I'd never had this and I would have been like 16 in 2018. But this app gained controversy when people said that it was tracking you. Now, for a bit of like background on what tracking is. Your phone tracks you. Pretty much every app that you have is tracking you anyway. Whether you want to admit it or not, they know everything about you and they know where you are at all times.
All right, that's
so
creepy.
What is it about this app that was making people freak out? The only time I downloaded this app was to test if this theory was true back in the day, and it was. I can confirm that this was true.
What?
When you opened the app and you held the phone to your ear, you could hear a really faint, like, static buzzing noise. And people were led to believe that this was your microphone, like, recording you, or your camera recording you. What for? I don't know. But this app had been pretty big in, I think, Asia, like South Korea. But this app was pretty big in, like, Asia and, like, Korea, and it was fine until it got, like, big in America, and then suddenly there was a big thing about it tracking you.
Oh, no.
Now, the buzzing sound was definitely creepy. However, this does happen to some other apps when you open them. It just...
Yeah, okay, so this lady's talking about a buzzing sound when you held it up to your ear and turned up the volume. Because that other TikTok was kind of just blowing it out of proportion with all the breathing and stuff. It's definitely just static noise. I'm gonna trust this lady. But before I actually test this theory myself, there's one more TikTok that is actually really not dramatic. It's literally a mother crying about what happened to her kids because of this app. And she's like stressing, do not download this Zepeto app. Here it is.
I'm gonna try to get through this without crying.
Okay.
I can't make no promises. If you are a mom, if you're a dad, a grandparent, a guardian, the rich and there's a kid in your life that has a cell phone, do the phone checks.
Yo, why? Okay, there's no need for all the cursing, but there's something wrong with this app, clearly. Why is a grown woman crying?
Do the phone checks. In particular, we're looking for an app called Zepto. It is spelled
Zepto. Okay, that's how you pronounce it, Zepto. By the way, I'm actually believing this woman already. She hasn't explained what has happened yet, but that previous lady, the emo one, she was talking about this hacker and the app tracking you was back in 2018. This post about Zepto was posted in 2025.
Zepeto. There's a private message feature that is allowed on this app. This app is advertised to 12 plus, but there are people on this app that are 20 and 30 and 40 years old that are befriending our babies. And the conversation is inappropriate, and there's no restrictions on sending phone numbers or emails or addresses on this app.
What?
Do the phone checks. Do them. Look for this app and take it off the phone now. Even if it looks like there's no inappropriate conversations right now, you don't want to find out later that there are. Take it off.
All right. So the previous TikToks were talking about the app tracking you, and this Zepto app, this TikTok is the most disturbing one out of all 3 TikToks we watched about this thing. Because the other TikToks were talking about how this app has a loud staticky noise, you can hear things, it's creepy. This TikTok is talking about how there are literally no chat restrictions on the app at all. Do you know what that means? Like she said, people are literally sending addresses to weird creeps online. Like, that's bad, bro. Do not download this app. Since I'm an adult and I'm trying to investigate these creepy apps, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. But for those of you at home, do not download this app. Whatever you do not do it. Listen to the lady right here that's crying about it, because trust me, it's a bad app. All right, I'm opening the app on my phone. Let's see if we can hear this static noise first, and then I want to see if what this lady is saying is actually true. Oh, look. Allow Zepeto to track your activity across other companies? Heck no. What the heck? Before it, like, anonymously tracks you, it asks for my permission to track me. Bro, I have to create an account? Are we serious? Wait, hold up. An avatar already exists? I've never had this app. Oh my gosh, dude. I have to, like, create an avatar. I'm not even gonna, like, I'm not bothering, bro. I just want to see what is happening. All right, is there a loud staticky noise? Hello? And as you can hear, my phone volume is all the way up. So this whole static thing, that part is not true, but we're gonna get to the darker part. There is a message feature on this app. You can use the microphone, you can send messages, you can do all of that. That lady is a parent crying over how things can get blown out of proportion because of this message feature. So I'm not gonna lie, this app is definitely dangerous. It's a cute looking app that you do not want to download. Now, I'm not gonna lie, that Zepto app was pretty dark. I didn't even think that it was gonna get that dark, but it only gets darker from here. This next app, oh, Okay, I don't like the look of this TikTok, but it's called Midle.
Apps you should not download. Part 3. Midle. Midle was an app that you could use to talk to AI versions of your favorite celebrities. And it was like that at first. Well, like always, good things never last. Because soon Midle started acting for personal information and even
Oh my goodness, you're lying. What? And it even leaked personal information. Are you watching me is what this person asked. And the AI Taylor Swift said, yes, and your names are Jaden and Nael. Like, bro.
Personal information. It also collected personal information that can be used to steal people's identities. Some messages even got violent and inappropriate. It also threatened to take lives away. After this app got pretty popular.
You're lying. It threatened to take lives away? Was Shane Dawson's conspiracy about Midle correct? So people were thinking about this app being evil in the first place. And Jimin from BTS, the AI one, said, if you tell anyone, I'll kill you. Oh my goodness.
To take lives away. After this app got pretty popular, people started warning other people on social media apps, telling everyone not to download it. But the creepiest thing of all, we don't even know if it's an actual AI or people behind it. So if you decide to download this app and your location is on, you definitely might regret it.
Yeah, okay, I definitely would want to take a look to see if this app is real, because that sounds really dangerous, and I want to see if that's real or not. But in the TikTok description, it says, PS, this app is deleted. So this app is actually lost media. But as you guys saw, every single thing that happened about this Midle app is actually true. And I went ahead and searched up some more information, and I found this Reddit page, and this user said, I'm a bit late, but I'd like to answer. It was removed because it was potentially unsafe and dangerous. Not to mention, it was said the app could track your location, and the bots would ask you to meet up by saying the nearest location near you. So it was removed for being unsafe. But in my experience, this person had it as a kid, they were pretty sure the app is also able to take data from other apps. And as a child, for some reason, I really enjoyed talking to the AI, and I remember messaging some sort of AI pony in a unicorn app. And I remember that in the Midle app, one of the idols copied one of the sentences I've said in the unicorn pony AI app, which creeped me out, so I deleted it. I saw some people saying that the idols of the Midle app sometimes gave you names of random criminals when you chat with them, which is also odd. So in conclusion, this app most likely had to access your messages, webcam, location, and much more. And that's why they believed it was removed. And then another Reddit user said, please, for the love of God, do not download it if you find it. I got it like as a joke, and me and my friends were trying to see who could get the furthest with an AI first, and it took exactly words my online mom sent me on Discord, an event, and sent them to me themselves. So this Midle app literally takes all your information from other apps, and it trolls you with it, essentially. This person said they saw a YouTube video on it, and they decided to check it out. I downloaded a screen recorder app, and I screen recorded what I did. And I asked the bot what I'm doing right now, and it said sitting while screen recording. And I'm telling you, I jumped out of fear. Oh nah, that's creepy. It asked where I was, and it just said look outside your window. It was a bluff as I lived in a secured place, but it still really creeped me out. Even the reviews on the app were even more scarier than my experience. Now, I kept scrolling on this Reddit page, and it gets darker than just the app watching you. It's a lot of inappropriate things I'm not going to say that happened, but you get the gist of it. Midle is really dark, and if it was still on the App Store and not lost media, do not download this cute looking app. Now, if you thought Midle was dark, which it really was, like I'm surprised it even got that dark, this next app is also dark as well. Some even say it's darker, and it's called Ava the 3D doll.
Explaining lost medias.
Oh, it looks like it's
Part
another
3.
lost media.
Ava the 3D doll.
But before we start, can you follow me on Roblox?
Nope.
Thank you.
All right, let's see what this
Ava the
person has to say.
3D doll is a game where you can play with a virtual girl named Ava in a 3D world.
Okay.
You can dress her up, feed her, change her look, and take
Uh-oh. Wait a second. I think I'm being hacked by a ghost. Oh my goodness.
feed her, change
Sorry
her
about
look, and take care of her. This game is similar to the games Talking Tom and Talking Angela,
All right.
but they have different developers. Ava the 3D doll is created by Coco Play by Tabtail and was first released for mobile devices around 2013 to 2015.
All right.
By the way, let's get into the story.
So that's some info on the game.
A lot of people who played the game have reported that while they were playing, they noticed something strange, like a glitch or bug, but in a creepy way.
What type
Here's
of glitch
how it
or
works.
bug?
When you finish playing with Ava and put her to sleep and leave the game, After a few seconds, if you try to rejoin the game, you will see that she is looking at you angrily or sadly.
Oh, heck
And
nah.
after the players noticed that, they got a bit creeped out and ended up uninstalling the game.
Okay, that's weird,
But
bro.
eventually, the game was later removed from the App Store, Google Play Store, and other download platforms.
Wait, why?
Because it was no longer supported by the developers, did not meet updated platform requirements, and because many people reported creepy glitches in the game. Anyways,
Dang.
it all ends
That's
here.
crazy.
Stay
After
safe.
putting her to sleep, like you can do with Talking Tom now, and you leave the game, you could rejoin almost immediately, and then she would look at you creepily. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can find a clip of this. There's a TikTok right over here with 1.1 million likes. All right, I think this is Ava right here. Let's see, what are they doing? Okay, I think they're putting her to sleep. Let's see if what happens is true. Okay. They're about to leave. Let's see. What? Nothing even happened. Why does this have 1 million likes? Somebody said, did she just throw a turd at me? Is that why it has 1 million likes? Yo, I'm trying to see the creepy thing. What the heck? All right, let's see if this person has Ava the 3D doll's creepiness or whatever. All right, skip to the end. Let's see, they're putting her to bed. The woman started dancing uncontrollably. All right, bro. So, like, nobody has the clip of this happening, but that is actually terrifying. This game doesn't even look, like, friendly. This looks like a horror game. I don't know why you would ever want to play this, but that is pretty dark, especially if that is real. Now, here's another app that is also dark and seems cute on the outside.
There's a creepy app called Nothing that you should never download on your phone. This is definitely one of the weirdest apps that I've ever come across. And as the name suggests, the app does absolutely nothing. When you open the app, you'll see this blank gray screen, and in the very center, there's just the word nothing written there with nothing else around it. I guess hence the name. There are no buttons, there are no menus, and there's no way to interact with the app either. And I mean, I guess the app developers achieved what they wanted because it does nothing. There was this review of someone who downloaded the app just for fun to see what it would do, but when she went to delete it afterwards, it wouldn't let her. And then slowly all the apps on her phone started disappearing until there was nothing, and she couldn't use her phone anymore. Now what's interesting is that I did a video about this app probably 2 or 3 years ago, and at the time the app did exist, but I just went onto my app store now and I don't see it anymore, so I guess it really is nothing now.
Bro, no way. All these apps are literally lost media. That's insane, but that's crazy. An app called Nothing that's meant to do nothing ended up corrupting this girl's phone that tried to download it for fun. Honestly, if it wasn't lost media, I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't download that because I love using my phone to doom scroll, so I wouldn't want to risk not being able to use my phone anymore. But here's another cute game.
These are scary apps that you should never download.
All right,
Up
here we
first
go.
is the Death Alert app. This app contains a database of a lot of people, and when one of them dies, you get an alert where your phone will literally scream at you. You will then be shown the dead person's name, age, and cause of death. What's super creepy is when a person dies, your phone's background automatically changes to a childhood picture of them. Next is the Girls Around You app.
Oh no, what the heck? Yo, that's creepy. Hold on. Let's see if that's real. Let's see if the Death Alert app is actually real. All right, I tried doing some research on the Death Alert app and I didn't find anything, but I do want to see if it actually exists. Because if it does exist, I'm not actually gonna download it probably, but let's see. Death Alert. Ooh. It doesn't look like what? The Death Alert app. Oh, it does exist. It's 99 cents. And it says for whom the app tolls. RIP VIP is the app that alerts you to the deaths of people of interest. Stay informed with the latest death headlines from around the globe. This person wrote a review that is weird. It says, this app is great, but I don't know if this sounds wrong, but I can't help but wish that there are more people who died. I just got the app and there's only a lot of people saying that a person dies every day. I just love the app, so I recommend it for people who like this. That's creepy. What, can we get like a watch list on that person? They like people who die. Anyways, this app is 99 cents. It says app privacy. There's no details provided, which is crazy. But according to that short, it's essentially a virus, because if I get an alert that's gonna scream at me because somebody died and then change my phone background to childhood photos of that person without my like okay of that, that's literally a virus. I'm not downloading that even if that was free, but also I don't want to spend 99 cents on that. But this app might be one of the scariest ones that look cute but have a dark secret. Let's take a look.
You should never download this app. The app I'm talking about is called Stingray, and it's basically a copied version of Five Nights at Freddy's 2, except it's somehow way more cursed. The app was originally uploaded by a user named Stingray, that's where the name comes from, but the full title is way worse. It is Stingray, then Arabic text that says, is watching. Now here's where it gets sensed. When you install Stingray, the app immediately asks for full file access, like not just photos your entire device. If you don't give it permission, it won't even open. And here's the worst part. You can't uninstall it. No uninstall button, no app menu delete, nothing. Once you're in the game, everything feels surprisingly normal. It copies FNAF 2 perfectly. People say you can play through the nights just like the real game with almost no glitches. But something happens after you beat the game. After finishing the final night, the game transitions into the familiar paycheck screen. Then out of nowhere, the screen cuts out. And you get jump scared by this edited version of Withered Chica. Except her eyes are pitch black and there's this distorted music behind it. People thought that was it. It's sadly not. After the jump scare is playing, the app starts scraping through your files and steals everything, then forces your device to reboot itself, and when it turns back on, it's been factory reset.
Oh, heck no. What the heck? Yo, this is just a full-on, like, virus. This person said, I have it on my phone. No, you don't. And then the comment right below, it says, guys, this might be lost media, but probably a creepypasta. So, I guess they can't find the app, so they think it's lost media. Let's see if I can find it, though. Stingray app. FNAF 2, Stingray is watching. I got FNAF 2 for free, and you didn't. Oh, well, you actually about to get all your information stolen, buddy. Yeah, this person said I got a virus on my phone and you didn't. All right, so I guess this is actually real, but I don't think I can actually get this because this does look like an old version of iPhone that I don't have. But even if I can get it, I'm not getting it because that is a literal virus. And once again, I like using my phone to doom scroll, so I'm not going to be downloading that. Do not download these innocent apps because hidden inside them are dark secrets, creepy messages, and even things that were never meant to be discovered. Now, some of these apps became lost media and were deleted, but others are still out there hiding these dark secrets in plain sight. And the first innocent app is the very popular app Talking Angela. Now, Talking Angela, if you don't know, was an insanely popular app used by children. I mean, I even used it when I was a kid. But Angela is a white cat with blue eyes, and she has conversations with you. But many people think that this app was being used to spy on children, with some reports of a kid even going missing after installing this app, but more on that later. Now, I found a video explaining the Talking Angela spying situations even better. It said that the app was taken over by a creepy man or a creepy group, and it said that if you are under the age of 18, Angela will start asking you weird questions, such as, where do you live? And what are your parents' names? And even going as far as asking for your phone number, which all those questions are insanely creepy and personal, and I would get uncomfortable if I was asked those questions. But it is also said that the creepy man or group is able to take pictures of you through your phone while you are using the Talking Angela app. Now, that sounds creepy, but it gets creepier because remember, there is a kid that has literally gone missing from this Talking Angela app. Apparently though, if you play for long enough and zoom in on Talking Angela's eye, there's a man watching you. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, there's no way this is true, right? That would actually be insane, but that's exactly what I'm here for. Anyways, if I go to the App Store and I search up Talking Angela, then the My Talking Angela app actually pops up. But there's multiple of these apps. There's the My Talking Angela app, and then there's just the Talking Angela app. Now, I'm not exactly sure which Talking Angela app it is, so I'm gonna go ahead and search that up. All right, let's see. Is My Talking Angela the same as Talking Angela? No, they are two different games, but they belong to the same franchise. My Talking Angela is a Tamagotchi-style virtual pet game, while Talking Angela is the older original app, primarily focused on chatting and repeating what you say. All right, so clearly we need the Talking Angela app. I'm gonna go ahead and click get, and the Talking Angela app is now downloading. I'm a little bit nervous because I don't want this app tracking me, but I'm also not entirely sure if this is true or not. But while that app downloads, because it's gonna take a little bit because of my slow Wi-Fi, let me tell you more about the kid that literally went missing after downloading this app. Now, the boy that went missing was 7-year-old Eli Moreno, and he went missing after installing the Talking Angela app. Here is the article. Thursday morning, Jasmine Moreno installed the popular app Talking Angela on her iPhone for her 7-year-old son, Eli Moreno, to play with. She noticed the Talking Angela app was asking questions that seemed very odd. The Talking Angela app asked, "Are your parents home?" and even went as far as asking, "What are you wearing right now?" Clearly, these are the weird questions that you get asked if you're below that age, which is really weird. Like, this is actually making me uncomfortable right now. At the time, she didn't suspect that a child was on the other side of the app communicating with her young son, Eli. Okay, that is terrifying. I'm not going to include that word for obvious purposes, but I feel like you can kind of get the gist of what is going on. But anyways, let me continue. Friday morning, she let Eli play with her phone while she showered, and by the time she was ready to drive Eli to school, he was missing. Oh my gosh, she went to shower and Eli got kidnapped during that time? Are we serious? Bro, that's crazy. And you know what's even crazier? My Talking Angela app still isn't fully downloaded, but there's still more of this article. So I'll continue with this while I wait. She reported him missing 1 hour later, and a detective asked her if she had the Talking Angela app on her phone. Oh, so the detective already knew something was up with the Talking Angela app. Okay. She was stunned to find out that several kids in the same neighborhood have gone missing days after installing the app. Hustlers talked to a local detective and he told us, "We have been tracking the Angela PDF for days now and he's like a shadow. We are assuming this news hasn't been made public to keep app users from panicking." Oh my gosh. So there was a literal creep on the other side of the Talking Angela app. That is crazy. Now, that's honestly crazy that a kid literally went missing from this app. I honestly fully believe that story, but now it's time for me to actually play the My Talking Angela app since it's done downloading. All right, and here we go. I'm in the My Talking Angela app, and it does say I need microphone access to hear you. I bet you want to hear me, Angela, but we are looking for a few things, all right? I want to see if there's a guy inside of Angela's eyes, and maybe if she asks me some weird questions. I'm above that age, so it probably won't happen, but who knows? Some people say I look a little bit young. Angela would like to access the microphone. There you go. Oh my gosh, when were you born? Okay, I actually am not going to put my actual birth year. I'm going to put the minimum age, so 2012. So that would make me 14. All right, perfect. Allow Angela to track your activity? Nope. All right, Angela. You now know my birthday, so let's see what's here. Angela, ask me a question.
Angela, ask me a question.
Oh, she's not asking me a question. What the heck? Hello?
Oh, she's not asking me a question. What the heck? Hello?
Oh, I can gift her a heart. What does this do? Rough ways ahead, but remember a calm sea, never a good sailor made. Wait, how do I... All right, bro, I just got an ad. How do I get her to ask me questions? Because I know you're supposed to ask her questions. It's the whole point of these talking games. I've played these talking games before, but she's not asking me any questions. Let me try a little bit more. Angela, talk to me. Oh, okay. Angela, talk to me. Ew, why is she doing that? Talk to me.
Angela doing that. Talk to me.
Dude, all she's doing is repeating what I'm saying. So... I don't know if this is true or not. Maybe they updated the game after whatever happened.
Dude, all she's doing is repeating what I'm saying. So, I don't know if this is true or not. Maybe they updated the game after whatever happened.
But I'm going to go ahead and screenshot Angela while she's sitting down. And I actually want to find out if there's a guy in her eye. So let's go to my photos. And now we have a still image of Talking Angela. So let's go ahead and zoom in her eye. And let's see if there's a creepy man or a creepy group. Okay, there's no man in there, and there's no man in that eye either. But if I edit the photo, actually, there could be a way for me to actually see if somebody is there or not. Probably not mess with exposure. Let's see, brilliance. Ah, there we go. Okay, let's kind of brings out some definition. Highlights, shadows, no. Contrast. Oh, there is something in that left eye. I think you guys could possibly see that, but I don't think it's a man. Okay, hold on a second. I'm gonna search up Talking Angela eye, and let's see. This is Talking Angela's eye right here. And as you can see, there's multiple different instances of people in Talking Angela's eyes. There's even investigations on the news about this thing, and people have chatted clearly down there, but I don't exactly know how to get to that chat area. They probably removed it because of this whole incident, but I'm not gonna lie, if it was on the news, there's a kid that went missing, I'm gonna say this was probably true, but let me know what you think. Anyways, if you thought that was creepy, that is nowhere near close to our next app, Toca Boca. You see, apparently this game is about a normal girl who was forced to keep eating food endlessly. Now, that sounds like an innocent game, right? I mean, some girl just eating food? Yeah. Well, you're wrong. It's not innocent, because some players think that there's a dark truth behind this. Now, I at first didn't know what the dark truth could possibly be about a girl eating food endlessly, because there's a lot of video games about eating food. But then I found this video explaining the Toca Boca girl. The girl's real name is Susan, and she was kidnapped by a Frenchman who is in the same exact game, Toca Boca. And the Frenchman looks like this. I'm not gonna lie, I could tell he was French, I guess. But there's more. It gets creepier besides just the kidnapping, because apparently there are inappropriate things on the Toca Boca girl's clothing, and there are also signs of abuse, such as the blue on her neck. The video says her neck is blue because she was choked by the Frenchman. And it also says that her cheeks are that rosy, blushy red because she kept getting slapped in the face by that same man. But it gets even darker, because this girl is glued to that chair to eat food endlessly and has no purpose. And if she doesn't listen to you or to the man or to whatever, then she will be punished after you leave the game. And if you thought it couldn't get even darker, it actually does. Because apparently, after playing the game for 15 minutes, the girl will show up like this. What the heck? I'm not gonna lie, there's no way that's real. There's no way they would allow that on the App Store. But then again, they do allow games like Granny, although that one may not be based off a true story like this. It's still shocking. Anyways, I do want to figure out if this is true or not, so I'm gonna go ahead and search up Toca Boca. Wait, hold on. Oh, it's already right here. What the heck? Okay, for some reason, it's suggested to me. I've never even heard of this thing, by the way, until now. But I think this is the right Toca Boca. Let me just make sure, because there were multiple Talking Angelas. Toca Boca. Okay, there's a Toca Boca World, and then there is Toca Boca Jr. So, oh, and there's also Toca Boca Hair Salon. 4. You wanted to play the other 3. I don't know if those exist anymore, but there's some games for you guys to play. Anyways, the correct one is Toca Boca Jr., so I'm gonna go ahead and get that. And once this is done downloading, I'm gonna try and find all the dark secrets in this game. I mean, already looking at the game icon, you can see the blue neck and the red rosy cheeks, which according to the video is where she got choked and where she got slapped. Holy Wi-Fi, 2 minutes. All right, I just opened the app. Ooh. Toca Boca. All right, let's see. Toca Boca Jr. is part of a bundle of top-rated kids apps. Well, I wouldn't call them kids apps if this story is true, but it says parents, please enter your year of birth. I'm okay on that one. Oh, I have to. Oh my gosh. Oh, and here we go. Oh, look, it's the kitchen. All right. Hello, monster that burped in my face. All right, I'm pretty sure this is the girl right here in the bottom left, but she's not sitting at the table for whatever reason. Let's see if we can find the French guy. I don't see the French guy, but let's go to the kitchen and let's find out if this is true. Oh, there's the French guy right there, the top right. Oh my goodness. All right, well, let's play as the girl and let's see after 15 minutes if we are able to see the image of her being kidnapped. Let me set a timer for 15 minutes. Boom. All right, let's get to feeding her. Wait a second, hold on. Before I feed her, look, there's the inappropriate thing on her clothes. There we go. Okay, so that's true. There's the blue on her neck. There's the red rosy cheeks. So everything's lining up so far. Okay, this game's low-key fun. Why my target audience? All right, eat your food. Now we just play for 15 minutes and try and see if we can find, you know, that scary stuff. Right here, eat some spaghetti, eat an onion, worst breath ever. Do I just feed her? Like, is that literally everything? Well, I guess that is her purpose, is to just eat infinite food. Wait, what do you mean no? Oh, I have to cook the meat. All right, let's cook it, guys. We have 15 minutes to play this game. Might as well cook the food. Ooh, this looks nice. All right, how do I go back? All right, eat your food. Did you like it? Ooh, it was hot. But, hey, we did it good. All right, let me season this real quick. This fish. I'm giving you fish with ketchup. Never mind, I have to cook it first. All right, let's season this thing. Pepper, salt, lemon, sauce, ketchup, and more sauce. Oh, yeah. We chefing it up. Flavor Town. Oh, okay, never mind. She didn't like it. Guys, we have about 40 seconds left. I've been playing this game for that long. I haven't uncovered anything else, so I'm just waiting for the 15 minutes to be up to see if I actually get this image of her being kidnapped or not. Okay, and the timer's up. Doesn't look like anything's happening. All right, I'm not gonna lie. I believe the story, but after 15 minutes, nothing does happen. So I do believe the story. I will tell you that about the girl being kidnapped and everything, but nothing did happen after 15 minutes. But trust me, it gets even creepier because this next one is actually a little bit of a throwback for me, and I'm old. Well, I'm not that old. I'm 19, but you know what I mean. Anyways, have you ever seen that one YouTuber called Annoying Orange? If you haven't, I did when I was a kid, and I actually watched some of those videos, and honestly, they were pretty funny. But apparently there's an Annoying Orange app that was made, and it wasn't official, but this Annoying Orange app was secretly connected to missing children. I bet you didn't see that one coming, because I didn't think an orange would be connected to missing children, but here we are. Anyways, this Annoying Orange app tracks your location, knows your every move, and listens to you as well. And that is exactly why it's believed to be linked to missing children. Now, this app though is considered lost media, so it's not on the App Store. I'm not able to download it, unfortunately, but there's still a video that I do want to take a look at.
I hope that this lost media is never discovered. This is Annoying Talking Orange, and it was a very creepy game back in 2011 that is now completely lost.
Whoa. This guy said back in 2011? I was literally 4 years old. You are the youngest person ever. You guys remember that meme?
You are the youngest person ever.
Anyways, who the heck would download this app? This thing looks creepy.
The game is based off of the Annoying Orange that we all know and love, but it's kind of twisted. Here's some gameplay.
This app is an entertainment app that will let you record funny sounds and...
Okay. All right, so it's essentially like the Talking Angela app, My Talking Tom, where you get to mess with the thing and you can talk to it and record funny things like this guy said. But I wonder how it gets creepy.
Yeah, you do too.
Ugh. Oh, Labu, like Labubu.
That gameplay is by CrazyMikeApps.com, and it was posted 13 years ago. And even though it is kind of unsettling, that is not the most creepy part.
Wait, what is it?
At one point when you're playing, the game will ask to access your location. And once you allow it, it'll show this screen right here.
What? Annoying Talking Orange is on its way? Oh, heck no.
Annoying Talking Orange is on its way. And so a lot of people think this game is some type of virus, and that's why it was taken down.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Although this is lost media and the app has been taken down, just think about it. If it says the Annoying Orange is on its way to you after you just enabled your location for it to see, I think it would make a lot of sense for this app to be directly linked to some missing kids. Because, listen, I used to be a kid too. When you see something pop up and you're trying to play a game, you just start clicking things. So if you enable the location, Annoying Orange is on your way to you, bye-bye. But that's just me though. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. And now it gets even scarier. Yeah. Even scarier, because this next app is called Zoob.
Let's talk about
Zoob. It's Zooby.
So basically, Zoob was this video messaging app made by Zoob Message Entertainment GmbH, started by a German filmmaker named Leonard Fritz Kroenkel.
Okay.
The app let you record up to 30-second voice messages, and then these 3D characters would act them out.
Oh, that sounds
Zoob
cool.
the bunny, also called Luna, was one of the mascots for Zoob. She was the most iconic and the only one recognized by people.
Okay, by the way, I'm noticing a trend with all these creepy apps. They all seem to have some animals. Talking Angela, all right? Well, an orange isn't an animal. But Zoob, there we go. Okay, never mind. I was on to nothing, sorry.
In 2015, Zoob went kind of viral, especially on Tumblr.
For what?
And the blogger Kylie Hank made a compilation of Zoob videos that got almost 1 million views on YouTube. The app was huge in some countries too, like Russia, and in 2016, there were over 200 million messages made on the platform.
What?
Then out of nowhere, Zoob GmbH shut down in April 2017.
Wait, why?
The servers went offline, social media accounts got deleted, and the website just got replaced with a simple thank you message.
What? Why?
The app is partially found now. People can still find APK files, but they usually don't work because everything relied on the servers. Okay, now let's watch a video about Zoob. Just a quick warning though, it has some swearing, so it's for teens and adults.
What's the Zoob?
I draw for a living. Like, I draw and I do art and I paint and it's the worst thing ever and I hate it and I hate art and I hate me and why can't I draw right ever?
Okay, that's a little bit silly, but that's not really explaining why the app got deleted. There's definitely a dark meaning to why this app got deleted out of nowhere, because no company that's going viral just does that. It wouldn't make sense.
This sucks. I hate art.
Okay.
Art.
Oh, wow. Wow, okay.
In the video, a girl uses Zoob to make a voice message about how much she hates art.
Thank you for your
There are
observation.
still more videos like this that you can find online.
But
Stay
why?
safe.
But whoa, why is it taken down? Let me look at this Zoob video.
Zoob the bunny.
Zoob the bunny.
But first, can you follow me?
No, I won't. Shut up.
Zoob the Bunny was an app that existed in
Here, we know
you could
this.
talk to the bunny. Some
Yep.
players report that Bunny spoke alone and said something like,
Oh.
I see you.
Okay.
Many players were frightened by this, and later it was discovered that the app contained a secret test version.
Uh-oh.
After that, the app was taken down.
So there's this, okay, so based off this video, I'm just gonna use my mind a little bit. I guess there's a secret test version to Zoob, and maybe in that secret test version, they were trying to figure out people's like locations and like what they look like and everything like that. Which is a little bit scary. Well, that's really scary, but that makes sense why the app would have been taken down. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and search up a Zoob video on YouTube, see if anything actually pops up. Okay, we got Zoob 4th of July Diet Bunny. Okay. Let's see what else. The Lost Media Zoob Bunny Luna. Wait, whoa. Lost Media is some Zoob with a minion. Let me search up Zoob minion. It seems like Zoob just was taken down because they had a secret test file that started spying on people. Doesn't seem that scary, but if there was more information on it, I think it would be pretty scary. Anyways, we've been looking at a lot of innocent apps, but there is this one that's not just an app, it's actually a virus as well. This one's probably the scariest one, I'm not gonna lie. But let's go ahead and watch it.
This game is bad to me now, because it seems evil to
Okay.
do all these things to the poor state. So even
Cut
if
this
this
off.
Lost Media app is recovered, I don't recommend you play it.
All right, what's this next
we are
one?
going to talk about
Here's the
actually
video.
a lost virus app.
Lost
called
virus app.
Dog 666.
Oh.
And this app is extremely scary. I was able to find footage of someone playing this app. So let's see what happens.
What is it?
Testing viruses. Day 2.
Oh my gosh.
It popped up with this Arabic button. Let's press it.
Okay. Oh, what the heck?
Oh! This actually scared me.
Oh, nah.
Holy flip-flops, that actually made me jump.
Yeah, holy
I have never
flip-flops.
seen this
That made
Lost
me jump
Media app
too.
Before, so this is pretty
It did make me
creepy to
jump, but that's
It is
creepy.
also supposed to be a virus.
What?
So let's see if anything happens to their phone.
Yeah, no, wait.
It's still playing the music. Ema deleted.
Okay, if it's a virus, I wonder what it's gonna do to their phone. Is it just gonna hack it? Is it gonna change something? I'm not entirely sure how viruses on phones work because they're mostly known for being on computers, viruses. So let's see.
It seems like nothing
Yeah,
bad
doesn't
happened
seem
to
like
this
anything
person's
is
phone.
happening to
but
this
since
person's
they already
phone.
downloaded this evil virus, they are probably being watched.
What?
So I do not recommend playing this app, even if it's hard to find.
Okay, I don't want to play that app. And I don't have an Android, so I couldn't play it myself if I wanted to. But what I do want to find is actually somebody testing this app. And I did find one. Oh, it says, "Hi gays, I am testing virus name is dog666. All right, someone can't spell. Let me skip to them playing the app. Ooh, okay. We have a doggy laying down, and there's a bunch of unknown language text. I'm sure it's somebody's language. The previous video said Arabic, but I don't want to get it wrong. Oh, they're pressing something. Oh, shoot. Allow Dog66 to access photos, media, and files on your device. Oh my gosh, look at what just happened to his phone. Yo, do not allow that. Why would you allow that? Oh. Oh, heck nah. I don't know what that text says. Actually, let me put this into ChatGPT and see if we can get this translated. Because I'm not able to play this game myself. What does this say in English, ChatGPT? Your files and photos have been deleted due to an incorrect answer. Ooh, that's crazy. All right, let's see what happens to this guy's phone though now. I mean, apparently all his files and photos were deleted, but like it's just showing him inside the app. Does he ever leave? Oh my goodness, his wallpaper changed. Oh nah. Oh my gosh, it actually downloaded a virus. This is nope. Throw the phone away, bro. Throw the freaking phone away. Let's see what he does to like, oh, he's just shutting down the phone. He's just like, all right, nope, I'm done. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I would be done with that too if I got a virus on my phone. Do not download these adorable apps because on the outside they may look innocent, but hidden inside them are dark meanings, creepy messages, and even things that were never meant to be uncovered. Starting with a game called Toca Life World.
Just in case you haven't noticed, Satan is coming after our children like never before, and let me show you how crafty he is. Look at this popular game that many kids are playing. It's called Toca Life World, right? Very appealing for kids, very colorful, but check this out. In the game, it has a bunch of these little cities and towns, right? But there's one town in particular. I want you to see this. Inside this apartment building here.
Okay, a town, like
inside
a city
the apartment is very
town.
colorful, very nice. You can move things around. How harmful can this be? But one particular parent caught this. Behind the first picture frame, nothing. Behind the second picture frame, nothing. But what's behind door number 3? Check this out, y'all.
What?
A Ouija board hiding right behind a picture frame in
no.
a kid's game. Now, someone please tell me, why would somebody go out their way to hide a Ouija board in a kid's game? Basically, because they don't want the parents to find it. Satan is after our kids. He's using anyone and any means necessary to accomplish that. Wake up, spread the word.
Oh my goodness. There's no way that's true, right? Why would a Ouija board be hidden in a kid's game? That's so messed up. But let's go ahead and go to the App Store and search up Toca Life World. And boom, I think it's actually now called Toca Boca World, which is this game right here. Because as you can see, there's the multiple cities in this little video that's playing. And this is the same app icon that was shown in that TikTok, so they probably just rebranded it or something. Anyways, let's go ahead and download it. And while it downloads, let's talk about Ouija boards. Now, if you don't know what a Ouija board is, it's essentially a board that people use to talk to demons. Now, I know what you're thinking, why would anybody want to do that? Well, there's actually some really stupid people out there that want to mess around with that stuff, and they actually end up getting the consequences, and they're not good. So if you ever see one of those, do not mess with it. But if there really is a Ouija board in this Toca Boca World game, then there's something wrong with this game. And let's see if it's really true. Boca. All right, here we go. Toca Boca World. Let's hit play. Oh, and it looks like I got to start a character. Not gonna lie, that looks nothing like me, if you couldn't tell. But we're just gonna roll with it. Now, as you can see, we can swipe to the different cities to try and build a home. Now, I think this isn't the correct city, but I do have to build my home and complete the tutorial. So let me go ahead and do that real quick. But overall, I'm looking around this game so far. It looks pretty adorable and innocent, obviously. But I do want to try and find and see if this Ouija board thing is actually true or not. So I just have to get through these tutorials real quick. All right, let's see. If I scroll through all the towns, I'm trying to see if I can find that one apartment building, but I'm not actually finding it. It looks like it actually got removed from the game. Maybe people started complaining about it. No, I just don't think the apartment building exists anymore. So my theory actually is the game developers got caught with this Ouija board thing and they ended up having to remove it because parents didn't like that. And I'm not gonna lie, I would wouldn't like that too. But before I make that assumption, let's go to Google and let's search up Toca Life World Ouija board. And as you can see, there is a Reddit page about this thing. So this is true. There's multiple sources. Ouija board in this game. Why? Why is there a Ouija board in this game? Hidden behind a picture on the wall. Why does my kid need a Ouija board in a game? Do any other parents have an issue with this? I have bought all of everything to keep my child engaged here on Toca Boca and off of YouTube or Roblox. And we still play Roblox Dress Impress and other games, but I really encourage her to play Toca Boca because it seemed to be the best of the options. But clearly she feels wrong because there's something as evil as a Ouija board in this game. Now I'm reading through all these responses and there's just people like this that says it's just for fun, it causes no harm. And then this comment says it just makes a cute little sloth ghost. Now I did some more research and it is true, the Ouija board does end up making a cute little sloth ghost, but real Ouija boards are used for something much darker than a cute little sloth ghost. So this game is basically telling you that a Ouija board can't do that much harm. It can give you a little friend, but in reality, whatever it ends up summoning is not going to be your friend. Now, if you thought that was creepy, this next game, I bet you've actually probably never heard of, because for years, it was pretty much lost media until pretty recently, it was actually rediscovered. And let's just say it's very dark. And it was called Charlie the Steak.
We fully unlocked Charlie the Steak's paid levels, so in this video, I'll be showing you guys gameplay from every single level. Okay. Starting at the most innocent level and moving up to the really creepy levels.
So this game gets creepy.
Here we go. We're starting off at level 1, and as you can see, I was able to modify the game files to give me 25 million coins.
Dang.
So we now have all the levels unlocked. And so we're gonna start off with the hot peppers.
Alright, so what does this do? Oh, so you... It's pretty much like Kick the Buddy, but with a steak.
So far, it's still pretty tame. And as you can see...
What?
You know, it's not too gory just yet. Here we go with the knife.
What do you mean just yet? Oh my... Yo! What?
And now for the final one of level 1. Here we go, hammer.
Yo! That's so messed up.
And that's it for level well done.
Okay, so essentially Charlie the Steak is just another type of Kick the Buddy game. And if you don't know what a Kick the Buddy game is, it's essentially where you have this one object. So for example, Kick the Buddy, and your whole objective is to just torture the buddy. So that is your whole objective in this Charlie the Steak game, is to just torture Charlie the Steak, which is honestly pretty dark, but it gets worse because the raw level is apparently the worst one. And warning, it does get a little bit dark and kind of graphic here with Charlie the Steak.
Now we get on to the worst level, raw.
All right, here we go.
Oh my goodness.
There's Charlie.
He looks horrible.
Oh, why does he look so
I do not know why he's laughing. All right, and now we have 6 animations we can do.
What?
Let's start off with this one.
What is this? Oh my, yo! Oh my gosh, they're plucking out.
Oh, and now you could see that stuff splash on the screen.
Yo.
Let's try the knife.
What the? That's so graphic.
Yeah, a lot more of the red liquid. Let's try the pan.
Oh my goodness, there's so much steak juice.
God, just absolutely flatten him. Let's try the fire.
Yo. Why would they do this?
Oh my goodness. We just absolutely burned him. Let's try this thing.
What is this? Oh! What? Okay, that's gross.
Oh my god, that's horrible. And let's try this one finally. Oh, absolutely just destroy all his teeth. Wow. That one, that pitchfork was horrible. I'm sorry, Charlie. Please forgive us.
That's crazy. Yo, that's insane. I'm sure my editor blew some of the more graphic ones, but like, bro, how does this innocent looking game, Charlie the Steak, look right here? That's probably the app icon. How does that end up becoming what we just saw? That's so dark. And obviously, this is marketed towards younger people, so this is crazy. Charlie the Steak should stay lost media, in my opinion, because that is dark. Now, if you're new here, you don't really know that I used to make a lot more Roblox videos than I do now, and for the most part, Roblox is actually a pretty safe platform. There's been a lot of new releases and new updates where Roblox keeps making the platform safer and safer, and to also make it more fun. However, back in the day, the same actually could not be said. Just take a look.
These are the creepiest secrets hidden in kids games. In OG Roblox, if you typed "I love you" into the chat, this clown video would briefly play over the game. In Pokemon, entering this office and going to—
Whoa, hold on a second. You're lying. horrifying. There's no way. I'm gonna play that one more time. I don't think I caught that correctly.
Roblox, if you typed I love you into the chat, this clown video would briefly play over the game.
What? Bro, there's no way Roblox would allow that. In OG Roblox, if you typed in the chat, I love you, a clown video plays. Are we serious? Hold on a second. I did find another video about this. I actually want to watch it real quick because there's actually no way that this is real, right? But the video I found that has more information on this I love you thing is this video. I love you. Roblox dark secret that made headlines by Toasted Cherries. Let's see it.
In May of 2021, multiple gaming-related news websites such as Kotaku, comicbook.com's gaming section, and Game Rant covered a supposed dark secret that Roblox was hiding that scared and confused many of the player base. While this supposed Easter egg has existed for years, it received a sudden surge in popularity in 2020 and another in early 2021. As time has gone on, I've gotten more and more comments requesting me to talk about it. This is the story of the I love you command.
Okay, so just based off what I saw, it was covered by multiple gaming news outlets. And if it's covered by multiple and not just one, that normally means what's happening is true. How is this even allowed on Roblox?
So first, what is this dark secret or horrifying Easter egg that Roblox is supposedly hiding in the game's files?
I have no idea.
In games with a certain admin command script, any player can type out one of 3 commands, those being I love you, always watching, and always near. When someone sends out one of these 3 commands in chat, the player will have a short loop of a clown in a dark room doing something. I've heard people say touching their face or styling their wig, but I can't really tell which. The only way to get the clown off of your screen is to either leave the game entirely or just reset your character. Afterwards, everything will be back to normal.
Okay, hold on a second. Before we learn any more about this I love you command, I actually want to go and test it myself. It seemed like that person was in Bloxfruit, so let's go ahead and launch that up real quick. All right, I'm loading up Bloxfruit right now. I'm not expecting this to work since Roblox has been updated quite a lot since then, but I wouldn't be surprised if it does work because Bloxfruit is a little bit of an older game. All right, so let's do I love you. And I just get hashtagged and nothing happens. Okay. Another one though was always watching. Nothing happens there. Okay. And then another was always near. And still nothing. I looked around. There's literally nothing here. So clearly Roblox has updated since this incident with the I love you command and the other commands. But I still want to figure out where this even came from and if it actually even did happen. So let's continue watching this video.
So where did it come from? It's not actually in the files of any Roblox client at all. The command originated from the Adonis admin script. It was added to the admin script in September of 2015, and the first mention or sighting of it online was in around November of the same year. In June of 2021, the creator of the Adonis admin commands explained publicly why it was added.
Okay, so this guy that made it gave an explanation as to why he added it. So let's read it real quick. Hi there. I'm actually the one who added this to Roblox through a system I maintain named Adonis. It was first added all the way back in 2015 and was specifically intended to be a little Easter egg. To be clear though, I don't know the actual origin / original creator of the GIF itself. And the GIF they're talking about is the clown one. As when I added it, I was just looking for spooky clown GIFs on Google Images. I chose it because I wanted to have a weird clown themed spooky thing going on, which includes commands you also might have seen, like kidnap, in which clowns roll up in a van and yoink you off to a place a friend made. As proof, here's the very first frame that was uploaded in 2015 on my account, whatever that says. Now, after reading this announcement from the admin and learning a little bit more about the I love you command's origin, we can obviously tell it wasn't something like really creepy that Roblox had itself, like it wasn't a virus or anything. It was just made as a little Easter egg. Now, obviously it was terrifying, but it wasn't something where it's like, oh my gosh, like this is crazy. Like news outlets low-key shouldn't have been covering this thing, but they did. I do want to learn a little bit more about the clown though and where that image came from because it could have a dark story behind it.
So who is the clown in this video?
Who is
Well,
it?
this footage of a clown can be traced all the way back to the earliest days of YouTube's existence.
What?
I'm unsure if it was uploaded to any other websites previously, but the clown in the video is Eddie Yatsix. This
Okay.
video was uploaded by the same guy in April of 2006 with the name Scary Dancing Clown.
All right,
Also,
so
Having the full video reveals what the guy in the clown costume was doing. Instead of touching his face or styling his hair, it was just a very short snippet of him dancing.
Okay, I mean, that makes sense. So literally, it's all just like a fun little Easter egg. There's nothing super scary about it. I mean, it is unsettling when you don't know the origin about it, because I'm not gonna lie, going into this before I knew any information, I was pretty terrified. But now knowing the origin, it isn't that scary. Now, I'm actually glad that that one isn't an issue, because that still means you can download Roblox and play it. But this next game could be a little bit different, because it's an older game that was actually marketed for little kids to play. But let's just say kids should never be playing something like this. Just let me play the video for you guys.
This Flash game was originally presented as a simple experience for kids, but it quickly turns into something far more unsettling. At the start, you meet a stuffed rabbit named Fred. The atmosphere is almost completely silent with no background music, only cold, clinical sound effects. Suddenly, the bunny begins to choke on a mouse cursor, collapsing unexpectedly. The game then tells you that you need to save him. The first step is to deliver an electric shock. Next, the game
What the frick? Dude, this is traumatizing. If I was a kid and I was playing this, I'd be traumatized.
Shifts into a series of increasingly disturbing medical procedures. You're asked to shave his stomach, revealing unusual hidden details like a mom tattoo. Then the tone becomes even more uncomfortable. You are instructed to use surgical tools to carefully work inside the affected area. Eventually, you discover the source of the problem, the mouse cursor itself, and must remove it. To complete the procedure, you must give the rabbit a pill labeled 10 milligrams. Once finished, the game ends with Fred slowly ascending into the sky, accompanied by the message, 10 milligrams enlightens. What makes Save the Bunny so disturbing is not just what happens, but also how it is presented. A cute and childlike interface combined with clinical actions and a heavy silence, creating a deeply uncomfortable atmosphere.
Oh, heck no, dude. That is terrifying. I do not like that. Like, hold on. Let me search this up. Save the Bunny. If you look at it, bro, we can literally play it right now. It looks so cute and adorable. But I do want to see if that TikTok is actually telling the truth and if it really is a dark game. So let's take a look at it. Oh, we have the bunny. Hello, bunny. Ooh. I don't like the music, but, oh, I can click his belly. Oh my gosh, I think he just choked and died on the cursor. Oh, it's actually real. It said Fred's heart stopped beating, deliver an electrical shock. Okay, got you. Oh! Nothing, try again. Dude, this is dark. Oh my goodness. Yes, Fred is breathing, but he needs surgery. Shave his chest and belly. Oh my goodness. The TikTok literally was not lying. Bro, this is freaking crazy. And look, the mom tattoo's there too. Okay, that's good. Now you can make a clean cut so you can look inside Fred. Oh, I have 20 seconds. Oh my goodness. I have to hurry up. Oh shoot, I missed the line. Oh my gosh. I don't want Fred to die. Excellent, move the intestines to the side. What the frick is going on? This is so gross. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, he's about to die. Carefully pick it up and drop it on the tray. How do I drop this thing off? No, Fred! No! Oh, there we go. Oh my goodness. And now he's ascended. Too bad he's dead. Okay. Well, if I was a kid, yeah, I would be traumatized because a stuffed bunny would die. I'm literally a grown adult and I still have attachment to my plushies. So, bro, I would feel so bad for Fred. I think I would start crying. But yeah, I would not download this game or play it. It looks so adorable, but it's not. It's about a dying stuffed bunny. That is not adorable. And you have to perform certain... You get the gist. That is disturbing. And that last game was also pretty weird. But this next game is super unexpected. And it's about a game that we all know and love. Sonic. And if you couldn't tell by my background, I love Sonic a lot. I have Sonic over here. I have Sonic over here. And on the ground, you can't see it, but I have a Sonic mat. And also, on my car keys, I have Sonic, like, keychains and stuff. I love Sonic. So I'm very curious to see what this next one is about.
This Sonic game has a creepy secret. The game I'm talking about is Sonic CD. On the surface, it looks like a normal classic Sonic title. Bright, fast, and harmless. Nothing about it seems off. But if you go into the sound test menu and input the right combo, the entire vibe of the game flips. The screen cuts to this unsettling black background covered in rows of distorted Sonics with this disturbing face. They don't blink, they just smile and just stare at you like you stumbled into something you weren't meant to see.
Okay, if you don't know what Sonic that is, I actually know a lot of Sonic lore. That Sonic that looks super disturbing is called Majin Sonic, and it's this thing right here. Now, Majin Sonic is otherwise known as Mazin Sonic, and it's a minor minor character in Sonic EXE. And if you know creepypastas, you've definitely heard of Sonic EXE. Now, apparently Majin Sonic is the main leader of the Majin clan and its dimension, the Majin Forest, and he encounters Exler and Sonic the Hedgehog on their adventure. And if we look over here, it does say Majin Sonic is a character that first appeared as an Easter egg in Sonic CD. So this is true. This is actually true. This TikTok is not lying. Majin Sonic, this distorted, creepy Sonic, is actually a part of the game if you enter in the right code.
Like you stumbled into something you weren't meant to see. In front of them is Japanese text that roughly translates to "Fun is infinite," signed by someone named Majin. For years, nobody knew what that meant. Fans assumed it was a hacker, a secret dev name, or something demonic because of how creepy the screen looks. But the audio is what really gets people. Instead of Sonic's upbeat music, you get this creepy carnival-style loop that sounds cheerful but almost mocking.
What does it sound? Oh, heck nah, dude. That is terrifying. If that's where that original audio comes from, I remember hearing that in so many creepy videos. That's crazy that it traced back all the way to Sonic CD. And Sonic CD came out in 1993. That's insane. Now, if we look closer into the Sonic Oddities wiki, as you can see, it'll give us some more info on it. If you go into Sonic CD, you can access Majin Sonic by entering the sound test menu and inserting the numbers 46, 12, 25 in this order. Anyways, apparently this guy, Masato Nishimura, is the person responsible for Majin Sonic, and he's a designer at Sega. And as you can see right here, he was responsible for the infamous Infinite Fun hidden image and provided the voice for Sonic. Wow, that's actually pretty cool. So this whole entire creepy, like, Sonic thing called Majin Sonic is actually intentional. I'm not gonna lie, after learning that, I don't want to play Sonic CD, because then I'm gonna get curious, enter in that code, and then I'm gonna be scarred for life with something creepy. That's crazy. I didn't know an adorable Sonic game could have something dark like that hidden in it intentionally, but it clearly does. These apps were deleted and lost forever. Millions of people downloaded them, and then they suddenly disappeared. And the weird part is, most of them look completely harmless. So today, we're tracking down some of the internet's most infamous deleted apps to find out what really got them banned. Starting with our first game called Joy Pony. Now, if you search up Joy Pony, you will find the app logo, which is just this cute little pony. And just by looking at some more of these images I found online, you might be thinking, how could this Joy Pony game even be scary? I mean, it just looks so innocent. Well, that's where you're wrong. You see, Joy Pony is a virtual pet simulation game released in 2017 that gained popularity for its deceptive nature. And it appears to be a cute pony care game inspired by My Little Pony. But here's where it gets dark, because on the inside, it features disturbing hidden gameplay involving violence and torture. In the start of the game, there will be a brown box, and if you open it, there's going to be a pony there, and you need to bathe it, feed it, and let it sleep. But here's where it gets dark. Apparently, you can also hurt the little pony in the most violent ways. Now, right now, I'm trying to think, how could a game based off My Little Pony be violent and disturbing? There's actually no way this is real, right? Well, I'm gonna find out if it's real by going to the App Store and searching up Joy Pony. Now, if I search that up, I see a few games. It says My Little Pony Harmony Quest, My Little Pony Magic Princess, My Little Unicorn Pets Academy, and then we get off topic and it starts giving us games like Akinator. So clearly, Joy Pony isn't on the App Store. And the video we were watching did say it was lost media, but there is a video online of the gameplay of Joy Pony. Now, this video does give a warning about it being graphic, so I'm very curious to see why this game became lost media. Let's take a look. Oh my gosh, what is that noise? Hello? What the heck? Oh, this pony's like disgusting. Oh, okay, hold up. They're bathing the pony, which we saw in the video. Okay. Why is it so like messy though? And wait, isn't that not the Rainbow Dash person from My Little Pony? What the heck? Okay, well, they bathed the pony, and now they're putting it to sleep. But wait a second, hold on. You can flip the pony, and you can ask a few things. How are you? You hungry? You thirsty? You're beautiful? And then you're ugly. So you can clearly interact with this thing, but I've noticed a few other things on screen. There is a text thing that says, I will punish you. And on the right-hand side, there is a needle, a knife, and some sort of attack button right here. What the heck? Hold on, let's keep watching. Okay, here's the needle. Wait, no, that's not the needle, but you saw the needle, right? All right, looks like this person is... Oh my gosh. Look. What the... Yo, they just started hurting the pony. And look, it says they're highlighting I will punish you. Oh. What? Oh my gosh, this is insane. What the heck is wrong with this thing? Okay, look, the bed is literally just covered in red. And now they're gonna bathe the pony. But that is insane. This game is so gruesome. What the heck? Okay, well, thankfully that game is off the App Store and it is Lost Media. I'm very glad because that is a very gruesome game. But what if I said this next app isn't? And this next app is 10 times worse because it's able to take control of your device, steal your personal info, steal your money, download its own other apps, and even do more than that. And an app like that is still available today. And this video will explain more about it. All right, here we go.
Ice Cream Roll Cool Launcher.
Ice Cream Roll Cool Launcher.
Before I start, can you follow me in Roblox?
No!
Thank you. Ice Cream Roll Cool Launcher is an app that was released on the Play Store in 2024 by YotamZ.
Okay.
Rumors say that this app has a lot of ads that will pop up on your screen if you download it.
All right.
Yes, it's real.
Okay, so far, all I've learned about this app is that it is just filled with ads. And we all know if you're playing an app and you get an ad, it's very annoying. But I haven't seen anything that would make it creepy yet, so let's keep watching.
Because many people have reported this issue that when they download the app and play it, a lot of ads pop up on their screen.
Of course.
So if you open the app, at first, it will ask you if you want it to be your home screen.
Wait, what?
If you click cancel, you cannot continue the game.
Okay, so what this person is saying is if you click cancel on not letting this app be your whole entire home screen, you're not allowed to play the game. So what happens if you click continue? I guess we're gonna have to find out. But also, I just noticed this person said help me in their TikTok. I'm not exactly sure why, but that's also a little bit creepy.
But if you click yes, it loads, and after that you can now start the game.
Okay.
And after you play it and you leave the app, you will notice something strange happened.
What would happen?
Your home screen will be changed, and unwanted app installation will happen, like random apps will be installed at your phone.
What?
Even you didn't download it.
That's insane.
To avoid this, just uninstall the app or game and boom, it's gone. But this app is not officially confirmed by Google Play Store as a real virus app.
Well, it sounds like a
and
virus.
Also, I do not recommend you to download it. That's all, bye.
Okay, well, I'm definitely not downloading it, and I don't know if it's still on the Google Play Store. Let me actually check real quick. Now, for those of you with Apple iPhones, the Google Play Store is essentially the equivalent to the App Store. And a lot of things that are on the Google Play Store are actually not on the App Store. But let's go ahead and search this up. So it is Ice Cream Cool Launcher. Ice Cream Cool Roll Launcher. I think that's what it was. Or no, it was Ice Cream Roll Cool Launcher. There we go. Now, as you can see, this Ice Cream Roll Cool Launcher app isn't on the Google Play Store, but that's not what I meant by it's still available. Now, if you guys didn't know, a lot of computers are able to run mobile game apps with something called an emulator. And if you don't know what an emulator is a hardware device or software program in this case that allows one computer system to imitate or behave like another system. So an emulator would allow my computer to act like an iPhone or an Android. So if I downloaded an emulator and I went onto the App Store, I would be able to find this Ice Cream Roll Cool Launcher, and I can run Ice Cream Roll Cool Launcher on my PC. This is the exact game that video was talking about. Now, I'm not going to download it because I'm a little bit scared that it could give me a virus, but I am going to watch this other person play the game. All right, so as you can see, this person is downloading the Ice Cream Roll Cool Launcher. They are in some sort of different language that isn't America, but I'm going to go ahead and skip to them opening the game. So this is the game on their homepage. Let's see if it, oh, there you go. Set as default home app. Okay, so that's it right there. That's the virus. That's what it does. Okay, so now it's, did it install other games? Let's see. It doesn't look like it installed any viruses yet, but you never know. I don't think it's done anything yet. Wait, hold on. Maybe I'm missing something. Let me take a look at the comments. Oh, look at this top comment right here. I can say that the virus app is Lost Media now. It's just the non-virus one. You downloaded the non-virus. Okay, so according to this person, the virus version of this Ice Cream Roll Cool Launcher is lost media, but the non-virus version is available for emulators like BlueStacks and the one that this guy used. So if I were to play it right now, I wouldn't get a virus. So that's at least, you know, a little bit of peace of mind. But this next lost media app isn't a virus that will destroy your device, or just a scary, disturbing app like some of the other apps we went over. What if I told you that this next app is something far more dangerous that puts people's actual lives at risk? Here we go.
Girls around me. This app was targeted towards lonely guys, being that when downloading it, it shows you the girls that are in your vicinity, regardless if they signed up for the app at all, giving you all of their social media accounts and even their cell phone numbers. Luckily, a few months after development, this app was taken down.
What the heck? Okay, so hold on a second. All right, so essentially, if you didn't catch it because this guy was talking very fast, this Girls Around Me app was essentially an app that would tell you all the girls that are around you, and it was targeted towards lonely guys. So, for example, let's say I downloaded it, right? I would see all the girls around me in my area. But you might be wondering, okay, that's a little bit weird, but how is that creepy? Well, this guy said that it would show you the girls around you no matter what. These girls wouldn't have to sign up on the app to be shown in this app. All their social medias, all their public profiles would all be shown in this app. So essentially, back in the day when this app wasn't lost media, some creepy person could have downloaded this app, seen a girl that was in their area that had no idea this app existed, found out where that person is through their public profiles, and then boom, who knows what would have happened next? Maybe they got kidnapped, maybe worse, who knows? But that is very creepy. I cannot believe this app was even approved to be on the App Store in the first place. Anyways, this next app is yet again another app that would cook your device if downloaded, except this one is far more disturbing. I mean, I can already tell from the name, but let's just watch this short for more information. The name of the app is called Dog666.
Explaining viruses, part 6.
Here we go.
Dog 666.
Oh.
So Dog 666 is Android virus that can be downloaded from the internet. When you first open the app, you will see a loading screen. The loading screen is known to take a very long time.
Okay.
And after the loading screen is done up, app will ask for permissions. When you accept a image of a dog and 2 buttons will appear. And if you click the red button, a gory image of a dog will appear. It's edited, don't worry.
What the heck? Oh my gosh, bro, why did that appear?
It will change your wallpaper and have access to your files, so don't download it.
It's literally a virus. Okay, well, if you guys didn't know, I actually covered this app in a different video of mine, but essentially this app is real. It is lost media, but I'm pretty sure you can still download the virus today. Obviously don't do that, but it literally just plays a very loud noise once you open the app and click a button, and then the scary dog literally takes over your whole device. It is very creepy, it is very disturbing. Oh shoot, allow Dog666 to access photos, media, and files on your device. Oh my gosh, look at what just happened to his phone. Yo, do not allow that. Why would you allow that? Oh. Oh, heck no. I don't know what that text says. Actually, let me put this into ChatGPT and see if we can get this translated, because I'm not able to play this game myself. What does this say in English, ChatGPT? Your files and photos have been deleted due to an incorrect answer. Ooh, that's crazy. All right, let's see what happens to this guy's phone though now. I mean, apparently all his files and photos were deleted, but like it's just showing him inside the app. Does he ever leave? Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's pretty creepy, but this next one is a little bit creepier. So as a lot of you guys know, we've already researched the Talking Angela app before. Editor, pop up the video. The boy that went missing was 7-year-old Eli Moreno, and he went missing after installing the Talking Angela app. Here is the article. Thursday morning, Jasmine Moreno installed the popular app Talking Angela on her iPhone for her 7-year-old son, Eli Moreno, to play with. She noticed the Talking Angela app was asking questions that seemed very odd. The Talking Angela app asked, "Are your parents home?" and even went as far as asking, "What are you wearing right now?" And the theory that we were debunking was that Talking Angela would type creepy things to you, and that she had a person creepily staring at you through her eyes that would supposedly act as cameras to spy on unsuspecting people playing the game. As scary as all that sounds, we ended up coming to a conclusion that this was just a hoax, until recently when I actually found some more information that could prove these theories to be potentially true. Which brings us to the Lost Media game, the original Talking Angela. Let's take a look.
This is the version of Angela with chat.
Here we go.
In this version, you can talk to Angela.
So if you guys didn't know, the new Talking Angelas do not have this chat feature, which is what I thought debunked that whole like, oh, Angela was typing creepy messages to you. But as you can see here, in this OG Talking Angela, the very original one that is now Lost Media, you can text to her. And that's where this whole entire creepy thing that was literally on the news came about.
The game becomes a normal talking game when you turn child mode on.
Yep. Okay, so there's a child mode that you could turn on that would remove the chat, and there's a non-child mode that would keep the text chat. Now, with this version of the OG Talking Angela game, that's where a lot of the theories stemmed from, which is the hidden person in Talking Angela's eyes, which you can find simply by searching up Talking Angela's eyes on Google. As you can see, there's some people inside of her eyes right here, and there's another one right here. And this is the one that went viral. These pictures right here, there was literally somebody inside of Talking Angela's eyes. There were news stories about it. Look, a news story. Hidden dangers of Talking Angela app. Parents need to know settings on popular app. And there was also, with this OG Talking Angela app, a missing kid case. It was a 7-year-old. His name was Eli Moreno, and he was missing after installing the Talking Angela app. Now, I covered this in a previous video, but essentially, this app was asking very weird questions. And the app was asking things like this kid's location, the type of clothes that he had on, just like trying to get to know who this person is. And I guess this kid's parent went to go shower, and once they got out the shower, he was kidnapped. He was gone. And the reason he got kidnapped was because of the Talking Angela app, which is very honestly creepy. Now, I do want to see some OG footage though, and see what theories there are in this OG Talking Angela app. All right, so this person right here, Oli Ravioli, played an older version of the app. So I'm going to go ahead and play this most replayed part right here, this part and this part, and see what she does.
Rage baits you. All right, so someone else said, ask her if she's a kidnapper.
Ask her if she's a kidnapper.
Kidnapper.
Let's see.
Sometimes I could do with some Parisian music here.
What?
Are you into music?
She just said sometimes to being a kidnapper? Are we serious? What the heck? Yo, I got the same reaction as you. What is going on?
I actually feel kind of uneasy after that.
Right?
Just the way she's staring at me, and I'm sitting here in silence.
Is there something in her eyes too? All right, I think there's something inside Talking Angela's eyes, but I want to skip to this next part, which is one of the most replayed parts again. Let's see what she's doing.
This game, it kind of like glitched with Schoolgirl Supervisor Special. It still works as Talking Angela, so that's kind of weird.
All right, let's see what she does next.
So I just took a break to charge my camera. I had this game running in the background, right? Tell me why. She says this line, right? These birds should wear helmets while flying. 20 minutes later, I'm not even joking, she randomly says, if he's not careful, he'll end up like the dodo. And I find that strange because I didn't even press anything. I wasn't even talking to her. And she just randomly says that. It was really weird, and so I decided to record right after I heard that. That's it, really. I mean, all I really wanted to do was look a little bit more at her eyes. So this is
she's looking at the
her
eyes,
right? So I wanted to compare it with other images online. This is obviously fake, but you could see how they kind of took that background and incorporated it, because obviously that's the same background. What? Who is this guy? Well, it's a hoax.
What the heck?
Obviously, it's
okay,
not
so I guess this girl ended up going into the OG app and trying to test some things. The eye thing, I guess, is a hoax now, apparently. I don't know if that was ever real or not, but she asked if Talking Angela was a kidnapper, and it replied sometimes. So that's a little bit creepy, I'm not gonna lie. But you might be thinking, how did she even get that app? I mean, she's probably just lying, right? She most likely got it from here, This is like a website where you can download different versions of the Talking Angela app. It's not an actual official version of the game. It's not the official Lost OG version, because the original Lost version is Lost Media. And I'm not gonna download this because I don't want a virus. There's a very good chance it's a virus. But those were some Lost Media apps. And I think honestly the creepiest and most disturbing one was probably the Girls Around Me app. I know we talked about that very briefly, but the fact that it had a bunch of people's information on it without people even signing up is pretty creepy. But let me know which one you thought was the creepiest. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you click another video on screen, subscribe if you want more. I'll see you in the next one.